Welcome back, Capricorn. Today is your March general reading. This is going to apply to all the sun, moon, and rising sign Capricorns. If you would like a private reading, then you can book one at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. I leave all of my information in the description box for your convenience, okay? So what your March is going to be surrounding is the element of earth. So this is your home element, so this is really good for you. This is going to be a time where you are really just adjusting the things that are important to you. So this is going to be a month where you're dealing with things that matter. This is also saying that you need to bring in earth elements to your life if you have certain people in your life that you need to reconnect with, such as a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, or also reconnecting with yourself to resolve an issue. So this is about stability, really working on your foundation of things, working on the possessions that you have, improving the materialism and the finances of your life, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's coming in the beginning of your March. Alrighty, so starting off, we have the Temperance card. So you're starting off very well in March. You're very balanced and you have a sense of accomplishment as far as just having things peaceful for your life right now. I don't think you're very overwhelmed when it comes to your emotional life. I think that you're stable. Some of you may want a more progressive love life, but at this moment I think you're just focused on, your focus should be on just being stable, okay? What more can be said about the Temperance card? What's balance for them? It's providing this balance. What's providing this balance is a sudden change that was made most likely in the end of your February or during February. And it was a karmic change, and so now you're reaping the benefits from that. We have the Empress card here, so this could be you, Capricorn, really appreciating the abundance and the prosperity that you have achieved since this karmic change that has happened, okay? Moving to the Six of Wands here. You are definitely feeling victorious, successes here. This is a very, very good card. What is this in alliance with? Well, the Three of Swords is here. So I think you have moved past a certain heartbreak, or you may feel vindicated in a certain heartbreak that you needed to be vindicated from. Yeah, and with the Knight of Cups here, you're definitely feeling optimistic about your emotional life. And it could have involved a Aries or someone whose moon sign is Aries, okay? What are they having success in? They're having success with being logical and not emotional. So maybe some of you could have left a certain situation with an air sign, or left an emotional situation to be more logical about the situation. We do have fixed air, so this could be an Aquarius. But if not, it can be a Libra or a Gemini that you were dealing with, okay? Alrighty, moving on, we have the Chariot card. So something is coming in fast. For some of you, if you have been trying to look into getting a car or fixing a car, this is what this is indicating here. Or a Cancer may be in the picture. What is this Chariot card bringing in for Capricorn? Oh, an end of a cycle. So you are moving and graduating towards a new and better phase of your life. This is really, really good. These two cards in combination are magnificent. So yeah, and then Queen of Pentacles. So this is you, Capricorn, sitting on your throne, whether you're male or female. And this is just saying you are very in control over what's been going on. And with the Earth card being the center piece of your March, I definitely think that you have figured out how to maximize and to uplift yourself and kind of leave things that you don't need in the past and focus on your present and also your future, obviously, because you are planning for something bigger and better than you. And I think this is very, very important. Four of Cups in reverse is saying that you are no longer looking at things that, you know, could have had you sad. And I definitely think you're just moving on from this emotional state that you had been in for quite some time. Moving to the middle of your March for Capricorn. We do have the Hierophant card here, so a Taurus may be coming up into the picture. If not, then this is saying that you are determined and you understand your path, you understand what you're doing, and you're moving and making progression in that way of life. This is something that you have definitely thought out very well. And again, with that air quality kind of coming into play, I think you have just been very logical and practical, and it is making the best outcome for you. Yeah. What is this plan involving? What was the plan that was thought about? What is it involving? Got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Dealing with some form of work life for you. But I think you have learned what to invest in and how much to invest in your plan. I think instead of working harder, you're working smarter. In certain ways, it can still mean that you're working very hard. But I think you figured out how to maximize what you get from working in that situation, right? Yes. And then we have the Knave of Wands here. So Aries is popping up once again. This could also be signifying that you're in a learning situation. So let's see, what is this Knave of Wands popping up for? Okay, so you may have put this person to rest. This Aries, you put them to rest. This Aries may be trying to pop up and be a part of your life now. Again, you are emotionally intelligent enough to know that this is not where you are trying to go. You're not trying to deal with this person anymore. And I think it's almost bittersweet, but in a way that it's like, you know, you're doing the best thing for yourself and probably for them too. Why does this Aries keep popping up? We have the Leo card here, Strength. So it could be a Leo as well, but I do think this is a person who just feels very comforted by you. They feel weak without you maybe as well, but if not that, then it's more just they miss the companionship that they have with you. Yes, for sure. Alrighty, moving, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this is kind of weird. I'm not understanding why I'm seeing this. Why is this card popping up? Okay, so you let this love situation come back into play, and now your finances are looking shaky. It could also be a Gemini coming into the picture. You need to evaluate what's important to you, because for some reason, whenever this person comes in, who's the person that keeps coming in? Who is this person in this situation that came in and messed up the finances? Okay. So we got Princess of Pentacles. Capricorn, for some reason you are trying to hold on to a situation that if you let go of it, then a lot of... Okay, you're holding on to something in your life that has to deal with you. And I think it's this love situation. I think you are having trouble letting go of it because with the Princess of Swords here, it's saying that there's more to come for you. You have lots of blessings coming your way, but because you have not sat down and really made a decision for yourself on what you're going to do in regards to this love situation, you are with the Four of Swords. And so when we have the Four of Swords, it means that you need to like have that solidarity time. You're not taking the time to be alone. Once that person tries to come into your life, for some reason, it's like they have a hold on you almost. And it's not a huge hold, but it's like once you give in, that's when things start to look wonky. And so I think that's the way of the universe to let you know, hey, like every time this person comes back into the picture, things get a little weird or your money starts looking funny. So you need to really have time to yourself and sit back and have a talk with yourself and really look at the picture and look at what's going on. You've done this before in the beginning of your March, but it needs to stay consistent because I feel like in the middle of March, they're going to try to come back in and they seem to be your weakness. So just try to really work on focusing on that, okay? Moving towards the end of March, the Five of Swords in reverse. So there's a situation that needs to be talked about that has not been talked about in regards to work, okay? What does this conversation consist of? Okay, so Mercury and the Magician card. So your resources. I think once you have this talk with yourself in the middle of March, once you move to the end of March, you realize that the person that you need to cut ties with is the person who's holding you back from you being able to progress financially. And yeah, it's like your focus needs to shift to finances. With Earth being the subject of your March, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to let this person go. For some of you, it may mean that, but it just means that you need to be focused. For some reason, if you can't focus with this fire sign around you or this love situation, then you need to put it in the past because it's not helping you in any way. Yeah. Virgo card here, the Hermit card, you need to be alone. It's time for you to be single because you can't seem to focus when you have this person around. And they really take you off of your A game and you're not able to prioritize what's important. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is saying that they're not going to help you anyway when it comes to your earthly possessions, and it's not the right choice. This is not the right choice that you're trying to make. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's probably just someone who isn't very responsible, or it could just be someone that you're not very involved with, but you like them and you want to be involved with them, but for some reason it's saying this is not the person you're supposed to be with at this time. And we have the Knight of Pentacles here, so this could indicate you, Capricorn. This is you having to pick what serves you and what doesn't. This is very, very important for Capricorn. This is like what you guys do, but for some reason it's like you don't know how to make that decision right now. What is yeah. Ace of Cups, King of Wands. So this fire sign is not serving you anymore. Emotionally, this is what you need to let go of, okay? This emotional attachment you have with this fire sign, for sure. We're ending your March off with the Five of Wands. So this could be competition in work, or maybe we're getting more busy. But I do feel like this is in terms of you battling and having an argument with this fire sign because you want to let go. Maybe they don't want to let go. What is this argument about? What is this argument about? Yeah, it's about this fire sign. They're doing things. Things are explosive. They're not happy with your decision. And I think they are moving in to the situation hot-headed, and it may end up in them being your ex, you know, like, because the Six of Cups is very like past type of energy, or this could have been who they are, who they've always been, and they're showing themselves to you once again. And with this Capricorn, the Devil card in reverse, I don't like to see this. This is you, Capricorn. You probably go back to your old ways. You do something that is out of spite that you don't need to do. So let's go ahead and see why this Devil card is coming up in reverse. Okay, so this is what you want. This is this is what you want, okay? You're going after what you want, but I don't think this is the best time for you to try to make that decision. With Saturn here, we have the World card. The cycle has ended, and I think this is what you realized you needed. But during this time of this emotional, very maybe even volatile type of argument that you have with this person that ends the situation, keep in mind that you don't want to do anything that will come back to bite you, because with the World card and the Sun card, it looks like you get exactly what you want and you move on from this phase of life. But make sure you're doing it in a way that is mature and the way that you see yourself being as a Capricorn, being cool, calm, and collected. Okay, so don't let them take you out of your character because they seem like they're going to be kind of like wild about the situation because they don't want you to go. And realize that they're probably they're off their rocker. I don't know what's up with them, but just be based in reality whenever it comes to this person, okay? That's it for your March reading. We will get into the bottom of more things during April, so don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when I upload that. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, one day I will be. And until next time, Capricorn, I will see you very, very soon. Bye.